Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me. And today I'm working on a 2007 Toyota Corolla. This is the 1.8 liter, the one with the 1ZZ FE engine. We're going to be doing the AC compressor on this vehicle. The first thing you want to do is locate the AC compressor. On this car, the AC compressor is on the passenger side. This is the alternator right here behind this harness. That's the alternator. Below the alternator is the AC compressor down here. Right there, that's the AC compressor, and this is the alternator. We're gonna change this one out. But before we can do that, gotta move all this stuff. Not all, but some of the stuff. Like, we're gonna move this valve cover. First thing you wanna do is move the valve cover. This is just a cover, not the actual valve cover itself. This is just a plastic cover. It's held in by 10 millimeters. Someone's already moved them. There was only 2 left, so I already unbolted and removed them. This is just a plastic cover to the valve cover itself. Then there's your ignition coils. Then your harness. I've already unclipped the harness just to slide it out of the way because we're going to need to get to the tensioner. After you remove the cover, just a plastic cover, on the side here, this is the front of the engine. This is the front of the engine, the side of the car. Right here, if you go through this gap in between the AC compressor line and the harness here, I'm gonna try to show you guys. I'm gonna go through here, right there. This is your tensioner right there. You're gonna, let me show you guys. So this is the tensioner. That's the tensioner bolt. Do not unbolt this. Right there. This is your tensioner. I don't know how to say it, but this is where you want to unbolt, not unbolt, but remove. How to? You want to pry on this one, this part right here, not the nut, not the bolt. This part right here. Pry on that. It's a 19 millimeter. 19. So you just grab your 19 millimeter long ratchet like this, right there. Okay, it's like that. Get a long ratchet, then go to the front, or if you're looking at the front of the engine, go right. You guys can see when I go right, the belt's loose. And then once the belt's loose, you can pull the belt off. I'm just doing this with one hand. I will set the phone down and take the belt off. Anytime I work on the belt area, whether I'm doing an alternator, AC compressor, power steering pulley, or just the belt needs to be changed in general, I always draw the diagram of the serpentine belt. I draw myself because a lot of people say you can just jump online, Google it, whatever. I mean, I don't know how you guys get your resources, but I don't really like to jump online. It's sometimes misleading, so I draw it out myself. And on the older cars like Chevys, they even have it drawn out on the frame itself. Like on the old Chevys, they're like right here. You know, so I like to do myself a favor and I like to draw it out. As you guys can see, this is how the belts are routed. That's the crankshaft, the AC pulley, that's the tensioner, the idler, alternator, power steering. So I got my long ratchet, 19 millimeter on the tensioner, the belt tensioner itself. I'm gonna go forward, go right, and it should loosen up the belt. All right, the belt is off. There's the belt. Inspect it. Driver said that they just changed it last year, but I'm gonna double check myself. Looks good. I'm gonna set it to the side. We're gonna keep on going forward. You wanna connect your AC machine like so. This one. Connect it to the car. Vacuum. Extract all the old Freon out of the AC system. Next, you want to remove these two AC lines. This is the high pressure, the thin one. Then the thicker one's gonna be the low pressure. It's down there. They're both connected to the AC compressor. I'll show you guys. Right there. That's the AC compressor through this little gap right there. And then if you follow the AC lines, you're gonna go after these two nuts and bolts. These two nuts right there. You got that one, that's a 10 millimeter, and this one, that also is a 10 millimeter. You want to take those two nuts off, those two bolts. Take them off. I'm sorry, they're bolts, small bolts, but just take them off, and then you can pull the line. So I have already unbolted these two lines. These are the AC lines. You guys can see they're off. It's loose. I'm gonna take them off, and I'm gonna cover it in plastic bags because I don't want any dirt or debris to go in them. As you guys can see, the lines are off. Then the AC compressor has this signal wire, the power wire right here. Squeeze and pull. The harness came off. Now it's time to remove the AC compressor itself. It's held in by 3 of these 12 millimeter bolts. You got one here and 2 on the bottom. One right there, one on the other side. 3 of them, 12 millimeter. Go left to loose. The AC compressor is gone. You guys can see there's a gap here now. When you unbolt the 3 12 millimeters, you can lower the AC compressor from the bottom. This is a good thing. I like that. There's no subframe that's in the way. So you guys can see, once again, there's a gap. AC compressor is out. I'll show you guys. There's the new AC compressor. This is the new one. This is the old one. There's these 12 millimeters right here. Sorry, it goes right here. So 1, 2, 3, and then you can lower the AC compressor from the bottom of the car. This is the new one. I have verified it. They are the same. The harness and everything are the same. The bolt pattern. The reason why we're changing this AC compressor is because this half came off. I don't know where it's at. We couldn't find it. It must have fell off while they were driving on the freeway or something. But yes, this is the reason why we're changing it. But this is the new AC compressor. It came with new O-ring seals. Be sure to use these. And then once again, the AC compressor goes under the car, up. Okay, and then you can start tightening these 12 millimeter bolts. The new AC compressor is on. I have not tightened it yet, but I'm going to go ahead and tighten up these 12 millimeters. There's 3 of them. You got this top one. Right to tight, guys. Right to tight. Then I'm going to go down there and I'll show you guys. I'm under the car. This is the passenger side. You guys can see this is the radiator hose. Try to get it out of the way for you guys. That's the new AC compressor. This is the oil pan, oil filter. So down here, like I said, I'm under the car. You can actually get the AC compressor in and out. And then you got these two 12 millimeter bolts right here. You want to tighten them. Right to tight. Okay. Yes, the AC compressor does come out from the bottom. This is the passenger side. That's the wheel, the oil pan, the filter, the radiator hose, right here. The new AC compressor down there is tight. I have not installed the AC hose yet because we are going to change the O-rings. You guys can see both of the high pressure and low pressure lines, they take O-rings on them. You need to change these. So what I like to do, just grab a pick like this and then just pick at the seal, remove the seal, put the hoses back on, tighten it down. They're 10mm bolts. And then you got your harness right here. Don't forget to plug your harness in. Okay, the harness, plug it in. Okay guys, got the new AC compressor back on. The harness is plugged in, all the bolts are tight. I'm gonna put the serpentine belt back on. So I already got my long ratchet right here on. It's a 19mm. Remember guys, pull forward, go right. Then I already have everything around the pulleys. The belt is routed correctly around the pulleys already. All I gotta do is pull the tensioner and put the belt on, like so. Look. Before you let go, check all the pulleys. Make sure all the lines and the ribs are aligned, which is good. I can see from here, everything is aligned. Let go, move your ratchet, check the belt. Okay, belt is on. AC compressor is tight. It's plugged in. Serpentine belt's on. Now it's time to recharge the system. You want to look for your AC lines. Once again, they're right here. Locate the high pressure. This is the high pressure. You guys can see. I don't know if you guys, it says H. And then this one, L, low pressure. Connect your AC machine lines. Red is high pressure, blue is low pressure. Connect them here, connect it there. And then recharge the AC system with right there. I don't know if you guys can see. I'll try to show you guys, but it's blurry. I'm gonna try to zoom in. Yeah, it's blurry, but it says 1 pound. Max is 1 pound. Minimum is 0.9 pounds, but I'm gonna give it 1 pound. I'm trying to zoom in, but it's not letting me zoom in. But yeah, and then it takes ND oil 8. But yes, it takes 1 pound. So I'm gonna connect my machine, charge it with 1 pound, turn on the car, test the AC machine, which it should be good, because the only complaint was the AC is not blowing, and I found that the AC compressor is damaged. So the AC system should be up and running again. Once again, thanks guys. Rule number 1, always safety first. Have a great day.